And welcome back to Ocarina of Time. And yes, me being silly.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
And thank you, Bryan, for supplying the footage.
You're welcome.
oh, so this is like Mario 64.
Yes. Somewhat.
No, but it's one moment.
Yes.
Yeah, Bryan gets like 30 seconds in this at most.
Because
But it still counts, damn it.
yes. Because Ben, how familiar are you with Mask exactly?
Oh,
What do you
It's
know
a-
of it?
it's a remake, right?
No?
It's a port, right?
Kind of?
Well, it first showed up on the Zelda collection on the GameCube data as like a bonus.
Oh, it's a GameCube game?
It's a GameCube port of Ocarina of Time, where Mask Quest is like a hard mode of it, of the dungeon specifically.
Yeah, and oh boy, has it changed over the years.
Because then on the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time, they added in a Mask Quest mode data to match this.
And made it even harder.
Yes, they matched them to match this
Okay.
version and made it harder. Yeah. And now for this Link being, yeah,
Dead.
he's dead.
Dead.
That's sad.
He's a dead Link.
This
this is.
game wants you dead, so it's appropriate.
He's a dead Link. He is.
Error 404, mercy not found.
Yeah.
Should have named it
Well,
after a dead character.
Link.
I mean, Link has died plenty of
Link.
times.
Link has died. This is dead Link. This is dead Link. This is.
Yeah, now, full disclosure. I am not using the GameCube release of this game. I am using the Ocarina of Time randomizer, which speeds up a lot of things and makes it convenient. Quality of life.
Again, we've already seen like half the shit we have in the base dungeon. This is just the Mask Quest variations. Like here, there's a cool shit in that block. There is for some fucking reason.
Yeah, expect to see a lot of monsters and obstacles that don't make sense.
Because when they made this, when the reviewers made this thing, they sort of took, okay, here is everything the game gives you, use it.
Yeah. Simply put, if you're going to play Master Quest, be very good at this game.
It makes you familiar with all of the mechanics and stuff of the game.
So after just playing the first 10 minutes of it, you're saying I should play it.
I mean,
No.
I did that. Because when I first played, when I got that game on GameCube, I was just like, Master Quest, the fuck is this? And I played that for like 2 minutes. I'm like, fuck it, I'm out. Because this game
That's
just
why for the 3DS version, you have to beat the game first in order to unlock
Yes.
Master Quest.
because then you look at games like, here's hard mode. And all of this. Because the best way to get rid of these, it would be using Deku Nuts, which you don't have any. Oh, you do a few, actually.
Well,
I do,
yeah,
I just rarely use them.
Yeah.
I mainly save those for the randomizer,
I mean, fair enough.
funny enough.
Because Nuts help you basically stun NPCs when you need to talk to them, but like the Deku Scrubs. How the fuck you hit him,
Mm-hmm.
David has shown up plenty of times with the freaking randomizer run, so I feel like he knows what he's doing.
I mean, true.
Especially
90% of the time. I can't say with absolute certainty, that'd be a lie.
You
like that.
You did a bunk there. You know?
Hitboxes, what are they?
Yeah. More like shit boxes, more like.
Mm.
Bucks, be stupid.
Now, the interesting thing about Master Quest is that, yes, it's a harder version of Ocarina of Time, but it could have been worse.
Yeah, a lot worse.
Remember the Giga Leak?
From like a few years back.
I've heard it for other games, but not for Ocarina of Time, oddly enough.
Some of the files in the Giga Leak were pertaining to a disk drive version, the original disk drive version of this game.
The or Zelda thing.
Yeah.
Where...
Yeah, and its dungeon designs are cruelty.
Yeah. So Master Quest is basically them salvaging what the fuck they had made for it.
And making it fair.
Fair. And then here comes the 3DS version, where it makes it a bit bullshit. Did you just spare shoe, did you?
again, because I'm using the Ocarina of Time randomizer, it's going to show what the treasure chests normally contain, instead of what the game normally defaults to. Hey, you already have this key item, so you get 5 rupees.
Ah, okay.
Unfortunately, that means you don't get anything because you only can carry one shield at a time.
And you can't put it back if you can't.
Nope, this ain't Twilight Princess.
Now, down you go. Nope.
Hmm.
That was intentional.
Hmm.
Yeah, it really sucks though is that you have to hit dead center for it to actually pull you down.
Mostly. There's
Or just use a Deku Stick with a
yeah.
fire on the tip.
There was an error of a
you
margin of
do have
error
that right
you can
there.
do. Oh Jesus! There we go.
Oh, he went flying.
That recoil, yo.
Yes.
No, but I love the fact it hits your shield and it looks for a second like, wait, what?
It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Shield?
Good question there, Lucky. What is this?
What is
Nice.
this?
It's a big ass killer piranha plant.
Do you mind cats?
Meow.
Oh yeah, this shit. Yeah, you can use basically either nuts or seeds to immediately just dissolve the eggs before they hatch. Which
Which is what I recommend.
again, since you destroy the eggs before they hatch, yet they break up meaning it near them though. Or somewhat. There's like, how do they not just poof though? But like, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, then there's like a fucking sculpture there is. And also, rocks!
Yeah.
The amount of time it is.
Is that spider teabagging?
I think so.
Nah, it's just bugging out. The N64 version it doesn't calculate the dropping correctly with it.
Spiders are bugs, they're arachnids.
And yes, I say Ocarina of Time Master Quest is indeed an N64 ROM. It just is. GameCube just emulation.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like it. You know, I'm so used to everybody rolling over the spider web to burn it that it seems weird just to see somebody actually strike it with the fire stick.
Yeah.
Must be refreshing for you then, Brian, seeing a slightly different take.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, my own experience with Master Quest is just from when I played the 3DS version a long while back, and whatever the randomizer you gave me that had all the dungeons as Master Quest ones.
Can I play an individual state like
I
back
didn't
in like
finish
June
it,
like
so
4 maybe? God, when the fuck did I get? God, I've not had played that game or seen it in like a long time. Does oof. There's a bigger plan there is.
Indeed.
just waiting.
The thing is, those have appeared way too early.
Because aren't they normally in Forest Temple, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah,
The shield.
it would be.
Another Deku Shield? What? How did they expect me to lose my Deku Shield?
I was back in the way. I was back in the keys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't the keys like get calm fire?
Yeah, they can. Yes,
Well,
but
yeah, but it takes a while to do it right.
yeah,
No fire keys spawn in this map.
no,
Oh,
none. No. You could have lit the thing, or could you not lick the thing?
It's a golden torch. It only activates by a switch.
Okay. That's rude. That is.
Yeah.
the game makes you have to look at every single area very carefully. It's like,
Again, this is the game going. Okay, here's everything you got given. Good
Here's
luck
hoping you know how to master it.
in this quest of yours.
to be a true master.
Like, what the fuck is this doing here?
Oh, you mean the time block? Good question.
Yeah, you don't have the opportunity. You don't. It's here. It is. And also, isn't there like a ghost culture in here? Isn't it? Isn't there?
That's the next room,
Okay.
or the room after. One of the two.
Yeah. They think that's for sure. Not for sure. I'm 2 you get after the Song of Time, in like one of the different rooms. I think it's one of these rooms you just got. Yeah. There's a keys.
What is a hitbox with this game?
Again, shitbox at this point. Like the fucking
Obviously.
the fucking
No, he's
egg.
having
Again,
enemy.
again, the eggs like space, whatever the fuck it is. It's like area of effect is like quite bigger than it actually is. Oh, it's this room. Yeah, I think here when the fight keeps coming, if you hit on the block and they pop, they do.
Now, who in their right mind wouldn't kill the damn bats before you turn on the fire?
Yeah, exactly, because right, you lose a shield, you do. Also, gravestones while we've on here as well with the razor.
These are the souls of all the dead links.
So what was make us dead link? What the 14th or some bullshit? What's the number 14th is? What's the number 14th? Yes. Yeah, I keep going with the 14th when it comes to long like lineage and names and stuff.
I don't know, maybe just like maybe the number 14 because Final Fantasy does.
Fair enough. That probably is why, yeah, because it's been ingrained in my brain the 14 joke. The
The
14
most
like,
recent thing that has 14 that is popular.
and then there's this.
Oh no, I can't get the spider because I don't have a boomerang.
Or you're not twice the size at this point yet.
I'm not trying hard enough.
Time to invest in some long boots.
Yeah, pull out the Deku stick, combine it with another Deku stick, and pole vault your way up
Yes.
This isn't Animal Crossing.
Again, that or you buy really high heels.
Stilts?
there. Ye old ancient Hyrule.
Why would combine the stick and the sword together and just whack at it as if it was a freaking spider on the ceiling?
It does it all. That's another shield to get Jesus.
It's like they don't have any faith in the player after finding out this is a hard mode.
Yeah, it's like, how many shield up should we give them? All of them. Sorry, it's brilliant. The first time, all of them.
Get this man a shield.
But sir, should we save these for the fire dungeon where they can't actually lose it? Give it in the first dungeon!
But first. But now.
Or just the ones that just pop straight up neck outwards. Because it's like they're stuck and they gotta like twirl around to fix themselves or something. Like, sure, you got the Deku Bobbers that actually are fair and are willing to
the
fight
Deku
you.
Bobbers noise you kill him sound like the what's called the ink prawns and sunshine they do when you kill them.
Wouldn't be surprised Nintendo loves archiving its audio.
Because it sounds like it just made this sound data. Oh yeah, this shit. That's what. Yeah, I guess you have to. The game doesn't tell you it doesn't.
Nope, it means you gotta brute
Kill
force
him in a
it.
certain order.
Yeah, because
You gotta.
because the base game it tells you, oh, this you need to kill him in this order. This in most cases they're like, just guess.
Hey, you got like a good number of combinations to choose.
6.
Yeah, so it doesn't take that long. At least it's not like 5 or 6 of them. You know?
At least it's not 120 combinations to burn through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, back to the main
Now-
timeline.
I know that seems a bit jarring and sudden, but please let me explain. The boss fights are exactly the same, so there's no point in recording them twice. I asked Lucky
Yeah,
for his opinion on
the-
this, and he agrees.
Yeah, you just could pass to when you do after post it.
I mean, what's the difference? You'll just hit it once and win anyway.
Yes.
Actually,
And then
no,
turns
in my
out,
original,
oh,
in my
no.
original raw footage, I did not. I got the timing wrong.
Oh, you gave it a fighting chance, I see.
No, I still sneezed on it and it collapsed. I just
No, see,
mistimed it.
that's Master Quest. Instead of taking 1 hit, it takes 2 hits.
Ooh.
I know. Now, what am I doing? Right. Now I remember.
Ah,
Getting
yes,
that
this
central-
shit.
What am I doing in Lost Woods? Well, you're probably lost.
You don't say.
See, when I first played the game, I thought this was the way out of the forest. So I went all the way to the frickin'
I
where it be
effects
the
still
beginning
going
of
off
the
on that.
Huh.
I don't get it either.
Rare. I could go.
Yeah, it was in its nose/mouth.
What's been a wood though? So
Is it spitting at you, sneezing at you, or just coughing it up?
I think what you might say is like, for what we know
Or
is,
did you want to get disinfected?
for all we fucking know is that that bag is covered in honey, into the tree honey stuff.
Oh, the
Or
sap.
sap, yes, tree
I
sap.
mean, that would make sense what the frickin', what you're firing in Majora's Mask would be.
Hmm.
Either sap or snot. Because remember, you are.
Oh
still
yeah,
human.
sorry, you were a thing.
Yeah, sorry for ignoring you, Forest Waifu.
But we
If she
had,
wasn't Kokiri, I'd totally ship him.
I mean, yeah, but
we had
yeah,
adventures to go.
she's like 200.
Maybe.
Isn't
Maybe.
isn't
I'm
implied
sure you
that,
read a number because we don't know.
isn't implied that the Kira here became the tree spirits from
Yeah.
Wind Waker?
Yeah.
It became
Yes.
Korok and Wind Waker.
Korok, yeah.
Because water equals bad. They must evolve.
How is it really bad though? They survive off of trees. It's wood. It's water. It is.
Salt water. Unless it's a particular tree, they're not
Fair.
gonna survive.
Fair.
Dude, throw the force into the ocean. See how well it thrives.
I mean, give.
1 week 1 week later, you get the Forest of Rot.
I make
Yeah.
again, Brian. Give about 30 years, then I'll ask the question again.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what evolution is. I'm saying right then and there, it takes a while for it to, actually thrive again. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'll remember this ocarina always.
Ooh, a potato. Don't have to do.
Ooh, it's a blue one.
Ooh!
It's a blue one. Tosses away.
Tiny variant!
The shiny fairy.
No, it's the evolve variant.
And then it becomes the flute and freaking Link to the Past.
And someone's a bird this time. This does. Not only a bird, which makes cover damn actually.
Look at this. All this empty space only possible on Nintendo 64. Said
Hi
Nintendo
tree.
in
Hi puppet
1997.
tree.
The trees popping in.
Oh my god, it's the Sword
High
and
level
Shield.
graphic.
Shut up,
I
Brian.
must get an autograph.
Brian, shut the fuck up, Brian.
Only possible on Nintendo Ultra 64. Said Nintendo in 1997.
Back on the, what was the name of this beta console? Wasn't it like...
Ultra
Ultra
64.
64.
Oh, was it just Ultra? Okay. I thought it was something else.
No.
Then it became Ultra, and then it became N64. Whatever.
Surprised it wasn't Nintendo Ultra 64.
It was. It just. No.
Again, that's rude.
You straight over defeated? You kind of skipped my third.
Well, too bad I'm skipping you again. Go away.
Fuck off.
Getting the
One
time.
time I want to see a bird like you is in a bucket with a dipping
That's a real
sauce.
useful body is in Majora with a fucking invisible platform than Snowheader.
It's only,
Is this a
he's
speed
only-
one strat walking backwards? What
Yes.
are you doing?
It's actually much faster though to
Yeah.
walk
Oh.
backwards.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
If I don't, I'm probably gonna miss the time to get into Hyrule Castle.
Ah, wall.
And walls.
I don't know why that
Why
was there.
is there a wall
That's like
here?
how there's like some walls you go like, where
There
where
is
these
no
go
reason
exactly?
why that wall could exist, but it does.
It's like supposed to be like some sort of road or something, but never got finished. It.
I mean,
in
unless it was
in
specifically
construction.
made for the fact that, Hyrule was going to get into a war, like the royal family with other tribes. So they're just, here's a random wall for cover.
In the middle of the fucking field. In you
Into
go.
the void.
Into the void.
I think everyone's familiar with that visual glitch.
Yep.
And over
Ah,
here,
look, the money room, which I don't really use.
and a gold spider.
Basically, you need some spare change and you don't want to go
Spare
anywhere
change.
else.
Spare change.
Change. And march. Ah, hustle and bustle and people just haggling.
As you do in most
I know where it's
medieval sessions.
She's
What's that
patty
guy doing in the left?
2 frames a second.
He's pedaling. He's on a man. He's pedaling. He is.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck was that?
The salesman.
Are you talking about those big lips he's got? Or the fact that I just zoomed through the text, it's just say, hey, hit all the
You
targets.
zoomed through the text.
It's just hit all the targets, man. What else would you do in a
Break the
shooting gallery?
targets.
Done.
Bigger.
Now jump over the gate and grab those rupees.
I don't have hover codes active. Sorry.
Damn.
Which those are legitimate rupees.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
There we go to the castle.
At
Oh look,
evening.
at nighttime.
Or evening.
Is our princess in the castle?
Yes.
Yes, there's a
actually.
princess in the castle.
Well, yeah.
No,
there-
Bowser's not kidnapping this one. Then we leave.
That's nice.
Then we go back.
No.
Or not.
Not yet.
Ah, dog. Doggo.
We gotta find poor Richard.
Tutti fruity.
My mind meant Richard. I'm thinking Dick Doggo. Like Dick Dynasty, but Doggo.
Tick dastardly.
Yes.
No, that was
Muttley.
Muttley's original name, but they had to change it.
Where's Muttley?
There.
God, that was good. Fucking hell.
David's been doing it for a while.
Yeah, we know he can do a good Muttley impression. Remember that Left 4 Dead session where he went full on?
Fair enough.
He didn't even realize. I'm sure he didn't plan it, but he basically dedicated himself.
It
sounded like
I
that
remember
anyway.
Left 4 Dead is the charges and also me breaking over Knuckles and like just going into becoming shoes.
Yeah,
That broke me,
remember that.
did it?
Bye, Owl. We'll see you never. I wish.
See you up on the mountainside. Malin is this one?
Malin.
Malin, yeah.
Hi, farm waifu. You have to get pretty when you're adult. At least according to our
And then you
art.
get split into two in Majora's Mask, where you also have those other siblings they are now.
I mean, to be honest, that's a fair question considering, considering your character's been used like over the entire series and always has a different name.
Always has a different name.
Or in our case.
Yeah. There's Marlon, there's Romani, and then there's freaking, Marin and Terran in freaking Link's Awakening.
True.
And then after that, it's just Malin and Talon.
Yeah. Or Mario.
Have you never
or Mario.
played? Have you never played Minish Cap?
True. Or in this case, Mario and
Might
Zelda.
have
Or in this case,
been
Mario and
a
Daisy.
while
Maybe in
since I
this
played
case.
Gaff.
Up we go.
If for some reason you don't know that you can climb these vines, just talk to the guard and pay him 10 rupees.
Yeah.
He'll tell you to keep it a secret from everyone, all caps.
Like he's yelling it. Keep it a secret of everyone. Got it. Yeah, I got it. Got it. Calm down.
Which, and that's a secret in its own right because most people just try to use the gate. Or the vines, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And even then, that gate thing only works for so long.
But these guys are so shit. They are.
It's any wonder that someone managed to sneak in.
Minnie, you are in green. You are though, and the day and night it is. But any other time that you go like
In broad daylight.
in broad day, actually you go like. If someone's going like, is that bush walking you? You go
A
like,
walking bush.
you're like, Terry, the fuck you going on about? No, the bush is walking you. Just
Well, I think you've been having a little too much of that burning bush.
yeah, we got chicken for dinner.
Pet the
I think
chicken!
that egg hatched fast, it did.
Yep, eggs are always programmed to hatch at dawn.
And it is good old middle-aged Mario.
Middle-aged countryman Mario.
With a Bowser brooch.
Brooch.
Yeah. He just cut his arm off.
Okay, I swear I was pressing A, not B that time. I think. Was I? I don't know.
Mm.
I can't kill NPC, so no consequences here. This isn't Telltale.
We just did it.
Definitely-
We just did it. Then
Definitely
fucking did, though.
still no Jesus.
Though now I have a very weird image in my head of a Telltale Legend of Zelda. It never happened, but it'd be an entertaining thought. Now we're about to ruin
one
all
in
this
10.
produce.
If there was a Telltale like story episodic game for a Nintendo series, what Nintendo series would it be? What would Nintendo be more likely to say yes to?
The only one that makes sense to me would be Fire Emblem in this case.
Yeah,
The game does have permanent
I can see that.
Yeah, there's that, and the fact that
Well,
a
like
lot of
Metroid
your
comes to
choices have
mind.
consequences, i.e., people getting married and eventually having kids in some games. But that's a discussion for another day.
I mean, Pokemon could work though,
Yep,
as like a Telltale style game.
but that's not entirely Nintendo.
Nintendo are not alumni type of games. Pokemon being a part of that.
Now, Lucky, remember what you said that these guards were piss poor at their jobs?
Yes.
I think this is the crown jewel of that.
That's how much.
These
Pretty sure
guards' helmets
that's
are
how much
too
blocking
low.
their view, blocking their basically
Yeah.
view they are.
Their eyes are so shrouded in shadows. They're like,
So they don't hear the
You know-
Hyaz and Skraz and Navi?
They think it's the wind.
damn that wind!
The wind from New York.
It traveled all
Made
the
it
way.
all the way
there.
here.
It's the same wind it is. It just is a different time period.
This travels.
Like the wind always
No.
does.
To be honest, a better idea would be the one in the Gerudo Fortress where you're just firing arrows. It's like, what was that? Twas the wind.
That man popped into his dinner.
Yeah. That is the worst security system I've ever seen.